So the last video I went off on a tangent about cutting my hair and you know, yeah, that took up a while. So I would just really wanted to talk about the hair massages and what I'm going to be doing. So I bought this like a year ago off of Amazon, and you know, at first I had got one of these things. It's pretty weird looking. Basically get the blood circulation going in my head. Some people will just do a hair massage just with their fingers. I noticed when I did that, sometimes my hair would like get matted up, or if I had my hair straight, it would start reverting back to curly, like my roots would revert back quicker. And it just depends on your hair texture. So if you have hair texture that, you know, gets matted or nappy really easily, then obviously using your fingers like isn't the best. The less I touch my hair, the better it stays. So yeah, that's why I looked into this weird thing. I don't know what it's called. I'll just have like a picture up. So I bought that first, and while it is great, I was still having issues with like it being too much friction. So yes, it was stimulating and getting like the blood circulation flowing, because a lot of girls with like really long hair, they keep on saying the same things, and so I don't particularly care to massage myself for 10 minutes, but if these girls have like their hair grown down to their waist and it's healthy and it's thick and it's full, and they're saying these 10-minute scalp massages are what's really helping it, then I'm just gonna do what they're doing, because obviously the rest of the population are already having issues, whether you're white or black or Hispanic. A lot of people, you know, are always trying to get their hair, you know, to grow, and they're having issues. And so it's like, if this small majority of people are actually able to get the results that all of us are like trying to get, or the rest of us are buying fake hair just to look like we have hair their length, then I'm gonna listen to them. And so yeah, it is a pain in the butt to do scalp massages, but for whatever reason, people with really long hair seem to have really great success with it. But I just had to figure out how to do it in a way that worked for me. How are you guys doing this without like getting your roots like all nappy? Like my roots like are curling back up, and it's really annoying. And it's getting really like knotted and tangled. And so this was the third thing I bought, and this is the thing that I've stuck with. And so if you press the button, it's also waterproof, so you can like have shampoo in your hair, and you could be using this in the shower. Obviously you would just be like going in like a minute, like kind of like that motion, but you don't have to, because this is you know, it has like all the vibrations. Technically you could just put it on your scalp and it's already stimulating it. So you don't really have to do this. You only have to do this motion if you're using your fingers, or if you're using that little tool that I had, but this is already stimulating it by you doing nothing. And so that's why I'm telling you guys about it, because if you have the same issues that I have, you might like something like this that just vibrates, and it'll be doing the same thing that you would if you were using your fingers, but without getting your hair all like matted up. This being waterproof, you can use it in the shower. I've never used it in the shower. I just use it dry. I'm gonna be using it a lot because I have my hair straight. So if my hair was not straight, I would be, when it's curly, sometimes I'll put like my castor oil in it. Obviously I can't put a whole lot of castor oil in it right now, or it's gonna start, you know, looking greasy, and yeah, I don't want to do that right now. I'll probably only be using the castor oil right before like wash day or something. So already I'm going to be using less products on my hair to maintain it longer, and so I feel like this is basically what I have to do in order to make sure that it's continuing to grow, because I'm only using a couple of essential oils. Like I'll still be using my peppermint oil on my scalp, but for the most part I just won't be using a whole lot of product. Where when my hair is curly, I usually have it like, you know, either saturated in rice water, or I have like that thick Jamaican black castor oil in it, which that castor oil also has sulfur, which is sulfur and MSM, basically same thing. It makes your hair grow like a lot. Also that castor oil has like garlic and onion oil, which people who have bald spots, they use that, and that'll regrow the spots. And so it's really helpful, but I can't use it on my straight hair or my hair looks crazy. So I can only use it like maybe once a month when my hair's straight, because that's like around my wash day. So this is going to make up for it. And so I'll be doing this every day for 10 minutes. What I've been doing so far is getting a YouTube video that's around 10 minutes, and I've just been putting that on. And while it's on, I just bring this to different parts of my head, and it really helps the time go by, and it actually feels really good. Yeah, I don't know if increasing the blood circulation will help you. Like if you get like dry flakes in your hair, or like dandruff sometimes, I don't know if increasing the blood circulation will help with that. But across the board, even if you like look up trials or studies, circulation tends to just stimulate the hell out of, you know, hair growth, which is funny because like it's easy and you could do it for free. You could just use your fingers and do it for free, but like not a lot of people do it. But it's been proven to work. But it takes so much time. Like I'm way too lazy, and so I'm basically making myself have to do this because I know that I'm not going to be taking care of my hair and babying it as much as I do when it's curly, and so I feel like I have to make up for it basically. Another thing that I've been using on my ends, because like I said, I can't put too much in my hair. I just have to allow the natural oils to basically nourish it, and I'm using peppermint oil, which that stimulates hair growth a lot. But I have to be, you know, I have to only use a little bit of it or my hair will get too oily. So this was actually sent to me by my mom. It's by the Main Choice. It's like the ancient Egyptian line. So this is their anti-breakage and repair antidote. It's like a split end treatment serum. And so it does have biotin and vitamin A, B, C, and D. I can't say half of this stuff, but it has a lot of very hard to find oils in it. I can't say them. Apparently they work, and so I like this because this serum is like it's like a dry oil type serum, and so it works great for your ends. I even put some through like the thick of my hair because obviously I have different layers in my hair, so it works really great. And so I don't know how much it is because like I said, it was my mom sent it to me, but it is really helping. But it replenishes hair and fights against split ends, prevents and repairs cuticle damage, penetrates well into hair shaft, restores hair condition and delivers shine, loaded with fatty acids like omega-3, 6, and 9. So the fatty acids, this is why usually like using extra virgin olive oil makes people's hair like so healthy, or using coconut oil because of the omega fatty acids, and so this is that in it as well. And so far it hasn't been weighing my hair down, but I use such a tiny bit. Like we're talking, if a dime size is a dime size, this is like a fifth of a dime size. Like it's a really tiny amount. But yeah, it being a dry oil, it is very nourishing, and so I would say it's safe to use. And when I go to flat iron over my hair, it's not making my flat iron smell like, you know, like burnt hair and burnt product. So that's why I'm recommending it. So this is safe to use on hair, and also like I said, on my roots, using a peppermint oil or peppermint oil tea tree combination. You'd be using the sweet almond oil as your carrier oil for this, and so it's not too strong. And because the sweet almond oil, basically it'll like absorb right into your scalp, and like obviously if I was to use an extra virgin olive oil, you would definitely see that in my hair. You would definitely feel that in my hair. But with the sweet almond oil, it just like goes right into you know, your skin, right into your hair. And so that's what I'm using as the carrier oil for that. And basically I would just go, sometimes I'll put the peppermint oil, sweet almond oil mix on my fingers and like just kind of like pat it into different areas, or I'll actually section off my hair and pat it just onto my scalp like that. But I'll do a separate video on what it all does, but I've been doing this for the past 3 years and it's been really helping on my scalp. So that's that.